first thing which comes to everyone's mind and which we interact a day in, day out is
हाय एवरीवन, जय हिंद, जय भारत, जय माता दी। आर यू सेकंड इंजीनियर और चीफ इंजीनियर, मैनेजमेंट लेवल पे आ गए हो, पैसे आ गए अब जेब के अंदर, अब लग रहा है यार नहीं, आई कांट लिव विदाउट माय फैमिली, आई हैव गॉट माय किड्स, आई वांट टू सी देम ग्रोइंग, आई वांट टू क्विट सेलिंग, बट आई वांट टू डू समथिंग इन शिपिंग, आई हैव गॉट ऑल दैट एक्सपीरियंस, आई वांट टू लेवरेज दैट, then this video is made for you, where Captain Rana has got years of experience guiding so many mariners out there. He will tell us what all options do we management level engineers have in core shipping but not sailing anymore. Sir, Captain Rana, first of all, thank you very much for joining us.
Hey, thanks, Praneeth. Always a pleasure to speak to you. And so this video will focus on management level engineers. If they are looking to transition ashore and they are looking to stay in core shipping, right? Now, again, within core shipping, let me divide into two parts. One, where you would like to utilize your technical skills, right? And B, where, you're saying that I want to stay in shipping, but may not want to utilize your technical skills. And by shipping, I'm specifically talking about ship management, probably, right? So, first thing which comes to everyone's mind and which we interact a day in, day out is technical superintendent.
Yeah,
right? So that's something which is honestly aspirational to many, but at the same time, because you see them working so hard, working relentlessly, sometimes it's also a field where many feel yaar nahi jana yahan pe, right? But it has its pros and cons. But most marine engineers, especially at a senior level, you will find them as working as technical superintendents.
But obvious hai, chief year ban ke, second year ban ke, ab technical superintendent, then maybe fleet manager or something. Many of the batchmates are doing that right now. Maybe around 20 to 25 batchmates are superintendents these days.
Very responsible job, and you are essentially managing the whole show of the company, right? So that's number one. Number two is your vessel performance optimization, right? Again, you are a little bit IT savvy, right? Information technology savvy. You are looking to analyze data. You are looking to solve problems by correlating stuff, right? And not just by technical correlations, but other correlations as well. So, correlation of a technical to commercial, technical to HSEQ, technical to something whether, that's where you should, you can go. And this is again where the world is going. This is where the opportunities are enough and many more will come in the near future as well, right? So that's the second area where you could get into. Third, and this is where a lot of persons want to be, and ideally only senior engineers are accepted over here, is administration, right? What do I mean by administration is if you want to work in government, DG shipping, MMD, maritime boards, right? Those are the places which have power, right? Which can influence a company policy making, advisory role, and once you retire, the kind of know-how you have about the entire industry is unparalleled, right? No one would have that because you are interacting with all the companies at different levels. You are making or influencing policy making. So that's where you could go and get into, and at a senior level, right? Third is surveys, right? Now, as a junior engineer, it may be you may not know so much about the technical nuisance, but as a senior engineer, a chief engineer, second engineer, you can absolutely you work in various kind of surveys. These could be sales and purchase, for example, your normal condition monitoring surveys, or it could be your machinery surveys, various levels of surveys where you could get into. also classification society, right? We can put them into surveys, or we can put them into a separate category as classification societies, which are doing various roles. They're doing your consultancy role. They are, of course, doing the survey bit, and they are now also into optimization as well, right? Offering those kind of services. Then we've got OEMs, right? You can again work from in an OEM wherein you can service your clients, which is servicing your ship management clients, and at certain levels selling their services as well. You can get into dredging as well. Essentially, the dredgers have very sophisticated equipments, right, and very powerful as well, but small. And so a senior engineer can actually start to manage those vessels, but in a short period of time they can lead the company as well. Again, shipyards. Shipyards, you can manage a dry dock. While you've managed a dry dock from the ship side, you can now help in construction of vessels, or you could actually repair vessels as well in your shipyards, dry docks as well, right? So those are possibly on the core shipping side of things. On the where your technical know-how is not required as much, right? You're on the core shipping, but technical know-how is not required. You can get into crewing. Again, your people skills are really required over there. Learning and development, right? There are so many seafarers coming. The rules are changing. New policies coming. New regulations coming. You can get into learning and development and help the upcoming seafarers or with that, or upskill the persons who are already sailing at a particular position, right? So I think those are the key things where you can stay connected to core shipping, but possibly not utilize your technical skills.
Sir, thank you very much for the input. Very similar to the operational level engineers, but I guess the difference is in the salary part. Am I right, sir?
Correct. And also the responsibilities, of course, will be.
With responsibility comes money. Otherwise, kaun deta hai, sir? Sir, just one thing I want to ask, not in detail, and that is regarding shipyards. In India, I think so. Shipyards, matlab bahari hoga, sir. Maybe Korea, Japan, but I guess no, so not many options in India, or are there options available in India as well?
Right. So I think a very good question. About say 8 to 10 years back, I knew a lot of chief engineers who were working in shipyards in India. L&T shipyard in Chennai, and I was lucky to be part of one takeover of a offshore vessel where the entire shipyard and actually not just the shipyard, but the vertical was managed by a chief engineer. A very senior person. So L&T's shipyard was governed by a marine engineer, right? Then you've got shipyards, Cochin shipyard. You've got two good shipyards in Gujarat. One was in Pipava, and another one at another place. There were chief engineers. So the point being that maybe 6 or 7, and about 8 to 9 years back, they were there and doing and heading those, but slowly, because of various financial crunch, because of various way the shipping cycle works, they were not able to sustain themselves, the shipyards. So right now in India, the opportunities are less, and all of them have actually shifted outside India. But now again, I think once the government push comes towards, government investment comes towards shipyard, then again this will slowly increase within India.
Thank you, sir. I will not leave you on shipyards on this, because we'll be covering in detail separately, so that every engineer gets an idea, even a deck officer gets that. But thank you for sharing all the information in this video. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks a lot.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Hi guys, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Mata. So you're a marine engineer who is thinking of transitioning from ship to shore. There are a lot of options. You have just seen one. So if you want to do a whole detailed course where you can see सारे ऑप्शंस आपके सामने इन टर्म्स ऑफ कोर शिपिंग, व्हाट ऑल ऑप्शंस यू हैव इन टर्म्स ऑफ if not core shipping, outside core shipping, what all options do you have? Outside complete shipping, what all options do you have? What kind of skill set is expected from me? What will be your salary? There is a complete free course made by us on Merchant Navy Decoded website. Please go to the description box or in the comment section. You will find that course which is helping today hundreds of seafarers, marine engineers make well informed decisions. In case you have got any query, any problems, you can just contact Team Merchant Navy Decoded and we'll help you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Mata.